pakshapat, pakshapt, favoritism. Showing unfair preference to one person or group over others. Bhedbhav, bhedbhav, discrimination. Unfair treatment of individuals or groups based on specific traits. Sulah, sulah, reconciliation. The restoration of friendly relations after a conflict. Anudan, anudam, subsidy. Financial assistance provided to support a group or cause. Tushtikaran, tushtikaran, appeasement. The act of satisfying demands to avoid conflict or gain fame. Niti, niti, policy. A course of action adopted by a government or organization. Sansthan, sansthan, institution. An established organization, especially for public service. Loktantra, loktantra, democracy. A system of government by the people, typically through elected representatives. Vote, vote, vote. A formal expression of choice in an election or decision. Prabhav, prabhav, influence. The power to affect others' decisions or actions. Adhikar, adhikar, right. A moral or legal entitlement to have or do something. Kartavya, kartavya, duty. A moral or legal obligation to act in a certain way. Sangharsh, sangharsh, conflict. A serious disagreement or struggle between opposing forces. Satta, satta, power. Authority or control over others, often political. Janta, janta, public. The general population or community. Rajniti, rajniti, politics. Activities associated with governance and power distribution. Sudhar, sudhar, reform. Changes made to improve a system or situation. Virod, virod, opposition. Resistance or disagreement with a policy or action. Sahayata, sahayata, assistance. Help or support provided to someone in need. Andolan, andolan, movement. A collective effort to promote or resist change. Kanun, kanun, law. A system of rules recognized by a society or government. Nagrik, nagarik, citizen. A legally recognized member of a state or nation. Shasan, shasan, governance. The act or process of governing or managing. Swatantrata, swatantrata, freedom. The state of being free from oppression or control. Jimmedari, jimmedari, responsibility. The duty to deal with or take care of something. Asamanata, asamanta, inequality. The state of being unequal in rights or opportunities. Pratinidhi, pratinidhi, representative. A person chosen to act or speak on behalf of others. Matdan, matdan, voting. The act of casting a vote in an election. Samvidhan, sanvidhan, constitution. The fundamental laws and principles governing a nation. samajik, samajik, social. Relating to society or its organization. Hit, interest. The benefit or advantage of a person or group. Sahyog, cooperation. Working together toward a common goal. Vikas, development. The process of growth or improvement. Anushasan, discipline. Orderly behavior or adherence to rules. Pragati, progress. Advancement toward a better state. Suraksha, security. Protection from harm or danger. Vishwas, trust. Confidence in the reliability of someone or something. Samman, respect. High regard or admiration for someone or something. Sanrakshan, protection. The act of safeguarding something or someone. Nishpakshata, impartiality. Treating all parties fairly without bias. Pratibandh, restriction. A limitation or control imposed on something. Satya, truth. The quality of being in accordance with facts. Dharma, duty, religion. Moral law or righteousness. Also refers to religion. Shakti, strength. Physical, mental, or moral power. Uddeshya, objective. A goal or purpose to be achieved. Sanskriti, culture. The customs, arts, and achievements of a society. Parivartan, change. The act or process of becoming different. Shiksha, education. The process of teaching or learning. Swasthya, health. The state of physical and mental well-being. Arthvyavastha, economy. The system of production, distribution, and consumption. Udyog, industry. Economic activity concerned with manufacturing or production. Rozgar, employment. The state of having paid work. Garibi, poverty. The condition of lacking sufficient financial resources. Aprad, crime. An illegal act punishable by law. Dand, punishment. A penalty imposed for wrongdoing. Saksharta, literacy. The ability to read and write. Jagrukta, awareness. Knowledge or perception of a situation or fact. Samvad, dialogue. A conversation between two or more parties. Mudra, currency. The system of money used in a country. Sampatti, property. Possessions or assets owned by a person. Kar, tax. A compulsory financial contribution to the government. Seva, service. Work done to benefit others or society. Pratiyogita, pratiyogita, competition. A contest between individuals or groups. Sangathan, sangathan, organization. A structured group working toward a common goal. Uplabdhi, uplabdhi, achievement. Something accomplished successfully. Sambhavna, sambhavna, possibility. The likelihood of something happening. Prashasan, pareshan, administration. The management of public or organizational affairs. Alochana, alochana, criticism. The act of pointing out faults or shortcomings. Praman, praman, evidence. Information supporting a claim or belief. Sehmati, sehmati, consent. Agreement or approval of an action. Vivad, vivad, dispute. A disagreement or argument. Samadhan, samadhan, solution. A means of solving a problem. Srot, shrot, source. The origin of something, such as information or resources. Avsar, avaza, opportunity. A favorable situation for achieving something. Pratishtha, pratishtha, reputation. The general opinion about someone's character or standing. Sadasyata, sadasyata, membership. The state of belonging to a group or organization. Utpadan, utpadan, production. The process of creating goods or services. Vitran, vitaran, distribution. The act of sharing or delivering resources. Upbhog, upbhog, consumption. The use of goods or services. Sahbhagita, sabhagita, participation. The act of taking part in an activity. Prakriya, prakriya, process. A series of steps to achieve a result. Parinam, parinam, result. The outcome of an action or event. Nirnay, nirnay, decision. A conclusion reached after consideration. Prastav, prastav, proposal. A plan or suggestion put forward for consideration. Anumati, anumati, permission. Approval to do something. Pratibadhata, pratibadhata, commitment. A promise or dedication to a cause or action. Suvidha, suvidha, facility. Something provided for convenience or benefit. Protsahan, protsaham, encouragement. Support or motivation to take action. Vishleshan, vishleshan, analysis. A detailed examination of something. Sujhav, sujhav, suggestion. An idea or plan proposed for consideration. Ummeed, ummeed, hope. A feeling of expectation or desire for something positive. Sankat, sankat, crisis. A time of intense difficulty or danger. Samriddhi, samriddhi, prosperity. The state of being successful or thriving. This list provides a broad range of terms useful for discussing societal issues like appeasement, governance, and justice. Let me know if you'd like more specific categories or additional words. Samaj society. A group of individuals living together in an organized community. Rishta, relationship. The way in which people or groups are connected. Parivar, family. A group of people related by blood, marriage, or choice. Mitrata, friendship. A bond of mutual affection between people. Sahanubhuti, empathy. The ability to understand and share others' feelings. Ekta, unity. The state of being united or joined as a whole. Vividta, diversity. The presence of differences within a group or society. Sanskar, tradition. Customs or beliefs passed down through generations. Adarsh, ideal. A standard of perfection or excellence. Mulya, value. Principles or beliefs considered important by a society. Sohard, harmony. Agreement or peaceful coexistence among people. Sampark, contact. Communication or interaction with others. Bhaichara, brotherhood. A sense of solidarity or kinship among people. Jati, caste. A hereditary social class in certain societies. Dharmanirpekshata, secularism. The principle of separating religion from civic affairs. Samudaik, communal. Relating to a community or group. Adat, habit. A regular tendency or practice. Pratha, custom. A traditional or widely accepted way of behaving. Sahishnuta, tolerance. Willingness to accept differences or opposing views. Ahankar, ego. An inflated sense of self-importance. Irshya, jealousy. Resentment toward others' success or advantages. Daya, compassion. Sympathy and concern for others' suffering. Udarta, generosity. Willingness to give or share freely. Swarth, selfishness. Concern only for one's own interests. Nishtha, loyalty. Faithfulness to a person, group, or cause. Anukaran, imitation. Copying the behavior or actions of others. Prerana, inspiration. A stimulus to act or feel a certain way. Sanghatan, association. A group organized for a common purpose. Atmasamman, self-respect. pride and confidence in oneself. Sammelan, sammelan, conference. A formal gathering for discussion. Utsav, utsav, festival. A celebration or event, often with cultural significance. Miljol, meljol, socializing. Interacting with others in a friendly way. Garv, garv, pride. A feeling of satisfaction in one's achievements or identity. Sharm, sharm, shame. A feeling of guilt or embarrassment. Sneh, sneh, affection. A gentle feeling of fondness or love. Virasat, virasat, heritage. Cultural or historical legacy passed down. Sahbhagi, sabhagi, participant. A person who takes part in an event or activity. Sanyam, sanyam, restraint. Self-control or moderation in behavior. Akrosh, akrosh, anger. A strong feeling of displeasure or hostility. Shanti, shanti, peace. A state of calm or absence of conflict. Kala, kala, dispute. A quarrel or disagreement between people. Sadbhavna, sadbhavna, goodwill. Friendly or helpful feelings toward others. Anyay, anyay, injustice. Lack of fairness or wrongful treatment. Utpiran, utpiran, oppression. Prolonged cruel or unjust treatment. Agyanta, ajananta, ignorance. Lack of knowledge or awareness. Varg, varg, class. A social group defined by economic or social status. Asantosh, asantosh, dissatisfaction. A feeling of being unhappy with a situation. Santushti, santushti, satisfaction. Contentment with what one has or experiences. Pratispardha, pratispardha, rivalry. Competition between individuals or groups. Ashray, ashray, shelter. A place of refuge or protection. Bhiksha, bhiksha, charity. Aid given to those in need, often alms. Samanjasya, samanjasya, adjustment. Harmony or adaptation to circumstances. Sannyas, sannyas, renunciation. Giving up worldly attachments or pursuits. Tyag, tyag, sacrifice. Giving up something valued for a greater cause. Sammohan, sammohan, influence. The power to sway others' thoughts or actions. Anurag, anurag, attachment. Deep emotional connection to someone or something. Vishram, vishram, rest. A period of relaxation or relief from activity. Upeksha, upeksha, neglect. Failure to care for or pay attention to something. Sanskaran, sanskaran, addition. A particular version of a cultural practice or work. Alsya, alasya, laziness. Lack of effort or energy to act. Utsah, Utsah, enthusiasm. Eager enjoyment or interest in something. Ninda, criticism. Disapproval or condemnation of someone's actions. Prashansa, praise. Expression of approval or admiration. Sahai, helper. Someone who assists or supports others. Sambandh, connection. A link or association between people or things. Ada, honor. High respect or esteem for someone. Avamana, disrespect. Lack of respect or courtesy. Sahara, support. Help or backing provided to someone. Vanchit, deprived. Lacking basic needs or opportunities. Adhikarita, empowerment. The process of gaining power or control. Pratibimb, reflection. An image or representation of society or self. Samuhik, collective. Done by or involving a group. Vipatti, adversity. Difficulties or misfortune. Sankalp, resolution. A firm decision to do something. Upchar, remedy. A solution or treatment for a problem. Sanyojan, coordination. Working together effectively. Pratinidhitva, representation. Acting or speaking on behalf of others. Anukulan, adaptation. Adjusting to new conditions or environments. Samarthya, capability. The ability to perform or achieve something. Sangh, union. An organized group with a shared purpose. Pratihinsa, retaliation. Action taken in response to harm or insult. Sahanshilta, endurance. The ability to withstand hardship. Anubandh, bonder. A strong tie between individuals or groups. Samanjasyata, compatibility. The ability to exist or work together harmoniously. Anushilan, practice. Repeated exercise to improve a skill or behavior. Sahas, courage. The ability to face difficulty or fear. Kritagyata, gratitude. Thankfulness for kindness or benefits received. Samveg, emotion. A strong feeling such as joy, anger, or sadness. Sanskriti Sama, culturally appropriate. In line with cultural norms or values. Atmanirbharta, self-reliance. Dependence on one's own abilities or resources. Sarvanash, destruction. Complete ruin or devastation. Sarvahit, welfare. the well-being of all. Sarvsamaveshi, Sarvasamaveshi, inclusive, including all groups or individuals. Anugrah, Anugrah, favor.